Before we begin, listen carefully. This is not just another story, it is something important. If you truly want to improve your English, then stay with me until the very end. Don't skip, don't rush. Just listen, focus, and most importantly, practice. In this story, you will learn simple and powerful ways to improve your English using easy sentences that you can use in your daily life. But there is one rule you must follow. You have to repeat every sentence and practice every single day. Because the truth is simple. You can watch 1,000 videos, but if you don't practice, nothing will change. This story is inspired by the learning style of Steven Zampa, created to help you improve, stay motivated, and make learning English easy and enjoyable. So take a deep breath. Are you ready? Let's begin. My name is Steven Zampa. I am 25 years old and I live in a small town. I have a big dream. I want to speak English fluently. I want to speak with confidence. I want to express my thoughts clearly. But there is one big problem. My English is very weak. Whenever I try to speak, I feel nervous. My hands start shaking, my voice becomes low, my mind goes blank, and I forget even the simplest words. People laugh at me. They say, "Your English is very bad." Every time I hear this, it hurts me deeply. It breaks my confidence. It makes me feel small and embarrassed. But still, every morning I wake up and tell myself, today is a new day. I will try again. I will not give up. I try everything to improve. I watch English videos for hours. I read books again and again. I write sentences in my notebook. I try to memorize words. But no matter what I do, nothing seems to work. Days pass, weeks pass, but I don't see any improvement. I feel stuck. I feel frustrated. Sometimes I sit alone and ask myself, why is this so difficult? Why can't I learn English? Slowly, I start losing hope. I begin to think maybe English is not for me. One day, my friend Ali comes to my house. He speaks English very well. His pronunciation is clear. His confidence is strong. When he speaks, it sounds so natural. I feel surprised and a little jealous too. I ask him, "How do you speak English so well?" He smiles and looks at me. He says, "Do you really want to know the secret?" I say, "Yes, please tell me." He sits next to me and says something that completely changes my thinking. He says, "Steven, you are making one big mistake." I feel confused. I ask, "What mistake?" He says, "You only watch videos, you only listen, but you never practice, you never speak." His words hit me like a shock. I become silent. Deep inside, I know he is right. I spend hours watching English content, but I never open my mouth to speak. I never try to use what I learn. Ali continues, "English is like swimming. You cannot learn swimming by watching videos. You have to jump into the water. You have to practice." I take a deep breath and ask him, "So what should I do? Please guide me." Ali smiles and gives me a simple plan. He says, "Follow these 5 steps every day and your English will improve." He explains, Step 1. Learn 5 sentences every day, not words, but full sentences, because real communication happens in sentences. Step 2. Repeat each sentence at least 10 times. Speak loudly. Speak clearly. Step 3. Use those sentences in real life. Talk to yourself, talk to your friends, talk to your family, or even talk in front of a mirror. Step 4. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are your best teachers. They help you grow. Step 5. Be consistent. Practice every single day, even if it is just for 10 minutes. I look at him and ask, "Is that all?" He smiles and says, "Yes, simple things done daily create big results." The next morning, I wake up with a new feeling, hope. For the first time, I feel like maybe I can do this. I stand in front of the mirror and start with simple sentences. "Good morning. How are you?" "I am fine, thank you. What is your name?" "Nice to meet you." I repeat each sentence again and again. At first it feels strange and awkward, but I continue. Then I learn more sentences. "Can you help me? I don't understand. Can you repeat, please? Thank you so much." "Have a nice day." I repeat them 10 times each. Slowly, I start feeling comfortable. Learning no longer feels difficult. It feels possible. 1 week passes. I now know many useful sentences. I decide to use them in real life. One day I go to a shop. I take a deep breath and say, "Hello, how much does this cost?" The shopkeeper answers. I understand him. I feel surprised and happy. I say, "I will take this, please." He gives me the item. I smile and say, "Thank you, have a good day." When I leave the shop, I feel so proud of myself. It is a small step, but for me it feels like a big victory. For the first time, I am using English in real life, but the journey is not always easy. One day, I try to speak to a stranger. I start my sentence, but suddenly my mind goes blank. I forget everything. I cannot complete my sentence. The person looks confused and walks away. I feel embarrassed. I feel disappointed. I think, maybe I cannot do this. Maybe I should give up. That night, I call Ali. I tell him everything. I say, I failed today, I forgot all my words. Ali listens and then gently laughs. He says, Stephen, this is normal. Everyone makes mistakes. The important question is, did you try? I say, yes, I tried. He says, then you did not fail. You learned something, try again tomorrow. His words give me strength again. I decide I will not quit. I continue my practice every day, morning and evening. I learn new sentences like, excuse me, where is the bus stop? Could you please speak slowly? I'm still learning English. Can you help me? I really appreciate your help. I speak to myself in the mirror. I talk while walking. I even start thinking in English instead of my native language. At first it feels funny, but slowly it becomes natural. After 30 days, something amazing happens. One day I meet a tourist on the street. He asks me, excuse me, can you help me? I am looking for the train station. Before I would run away, but this time I stop, I smile, I feel confident. I say, yes, of course, go straight on this road, then turn left. The station is on your right side. It will take about 10 minutes. The tourist smiles and says, thank you so much, your English is very good. When I hear this, my heart fills with happiness. I cannot believe it. I smile and say, thank you. Have a safe journey. As I walk home, I feel proud, I feel strong. I feel confident. 3 months later, I am a completely different person. I speak English every day. I am no longer afraid. Yes, I still make mistakes sometimes, but now I understand that mistakes are part of learning. They are not my weakness, they are my strength. Today, I want to tell you something very important. You can improve your English too. It does not matter where you are from. It does not matter how weak your English is right now. It does not matter how many times you have failed in the past. What truly matters is that you start today, you practice every day, and you never give up. And now, this is not the end of the story. This is the beginning of your story. You are just like Stephen Zampa. Today, you listen to this story. You learned something new, but now the real question is, what will you do next? Will you close this and forget everything, or will you take action? Here is your challenge. Choose any 5 sentences from this story. Write them down. Repeat them 10 times. Use them tomorrow in real life. If you do this daily, I promise, you will improve. Always remember, watching is not enough. Listening is not enough. You must speak. You must repeat. You must practice every single day. This is how real learning happens. And if you stay consistent, your English will not only improve, it will transform your life.